Hey everybody, before we get into today's video about Seppo Paju, I just want to give a quick shout out to bergsdiscsports.com. If you haven't checked out our new website, we are extremely proud of it, so click the link in the description below, and at the checkout, use code ICE10 for 10% off your order. We appreciate everybody's support thus far, and we appreciate your support moving forward. Enjoy the video. What is up, disc golfers? Today, on Iceberg TV, we will be talking about Seppo Paju, one of the greatest Finnish players to ever throw a disc. Now, I saw this post on Instagram and I was like, ooh, Seppo Paju, the end. And I was like, what could that possibly mean? I was like, is Seppo leaving Prodigy? Is he starting his own company? What exactly is happening? And there were some rumors of a few different things that were possible. But then, ultimately, we got this post from Seppo not too long later. I've always told people that anyone that plays this game can do it at whatever level they want to. They should do it that way that makes them enjoy it the most. Since the beginning of my disc golf journey, it was clear for me that I wanted to become the best, and I immediately needed to compete. That escalated quickly and I ended up competing on the highest level there is. For the last 14 years, my time in life has been ruled by competition schedules, and I couldn't have enjoyed it more. All of a sudden this spring, I felt different about the desire of competing, feeling the pressure, and traveling. I seem to enjoy more of casual rounds with friends than going to a tournament. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not the person who gives up easily. This isn't the first time this is happening. I've battled with similar feelings like this for most of my career, but the want of winning has always been bigger. So I've made the decision for not playing disc golf competitively, but just continue playing the game for fun. I will continue my career in disc golf, just not as a competitor. I could talk about this a lot, and I'm sure I'll talk about this somewhere more, but for now, I just want to thank you all. It is really amazing how many people have shown support for me over the years, and I'm forever thankful for it. Thank you all. I made a film about the decision on my YouTube channel. I got a little help on it. Go check it out, the link in my bio. So ultimately, I went and I watched that video. The whole thing's in Finnish, but it does have subtitles. It's a really enjoyable video, and you get a little bit more insight as to, you know, how Seppo was feeling when he was playing and when he's on the road, and you definitely get sort of a deeper dive into what it's like, you know, the pressures of competing and the pressures of being on tour and the thrill of winning. And, you know, sometimes that thrill of winning fades fairly quickly if, you know, your passion is starting to fade. And I learned a lot of different lessons from watching Seppo's video. So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. What I want to spend the rest of the video looking at is Seppo's rating, because Seppo hit the scene fast and furious. He started off first ratings update 909 in 2008. And then by 2011, he was already over 1,000 rated. And when I got into disc golf in 2018, Seppo was actually at his peak where he was maintaining almost a 1040 rating for almost half the year. And this is a really impressive rating to hold, especially in that time period. He's one of the top players in the world. But basically from 2018 on, his rating has slowly declined all the way down to 1010 was a recent low. And now we're getting this news from Seppo that he's really just not hungry to compete anymore. And that's totally okay. Seppo has given his life to disc golf, and he's inspired a lot of players. And Seppo's thrown some of the best disc golf shots that will go down in history. Some of his aces, his highlights. There is a really great video on YouTube that I will link in the description below called Seppo Paju, King of the Forest. That it was actually the video that introduced me to Seppo way back then. So in 2018, Seppo was one of my favorite players, and he was probably a lot of your favorite players too, especially if you got into disc golf in this time period in, you know, mid to late 2018. Seppo was really on his stuff, and he was playing really, really great disc golf. Now, with all that being said, I would love to hear your comments in the comment section down below. Do you think Seppo's retired too soon? Who is the next player that we're going to see retire that's going to surprise people? I have a few names in my mind who I think's getting ready to retire, and some big names that may surprise you, but I'm going to save those for another video. Comment down below. You're watching Iceberg TV. Go check out bergsdiscsports.com and take care.